Hello, Zoomers. I'm here with a message from your nice girl whisperer. Yes, let me tell you, it's a question I want to ask. Why does nice girls always end up last instead of in front? Nice girls are the quiet ones. You spot them as the quiet queens in the corner. They sit at one place, very comfortable, absorb everything around them, and barely move. They barely making conversation. They smile only to prove their presence. Only speak when spoken to. Shy away from conversation because it makes them uncomfortable. Watching you from afar under their eyelids. Blank face, unrealistic, unreadable, properly dressed, with minimal, barely color in the face. Talking about color, I mean lipstick, eyeshadows, etc. They speak in a soft, measured tone. Believe not to aggravate anyone. They're only there to make sure you like them. They socialize to be liked. They hardly enjoy the braai unless they feel comfortable, protected, and supported by a friend. They are the real ones who make life going on nicely and quietly. She will ask you to bring her something. She eats slow, speaks slow, and walks slow. No rush in nothing. In comparison to her companion, the helicopter girl, she just jump and dance and run and laugh loud, and body hangs on her lips. Wow, that's a mouthful. Apologies if I step on your feet, because if the shoe fits, put it on. If it doesn't fit, let's dive into this conversation, because this is facts that we need to know and that we need to avoid in this stage of life, because nobody wants to be nice and being used by people. It's just not on, and it's not a good thing in life to know that you are somebody's doormat, that you are dustbin or you're default. People just dump their emotional stuff in you and then they walk off. They don't care, they don't feel nothing, and I can promise you now that's not gonna pay off at the long run. So, some pointers why nice girls finish last, and the helicopter girls, they all in front and they grab everything and run. They don't share, they don't care, they don't feel nothing. At work, nice girls, you spend on average 2 hours on emotional labor, doing things that nobody else likes to do, pleasing your colleagues. Rather say yes instead of no. Remember, nobody really appreciates. They don't care if you kill yourself doing chores and things for other people. Sometimes you just have to say no. It's easier to say no and to do instead of doing something that you don't like to do. Because I know, nice girls, sometimes you just do things out of guilt or shame, or you feel you must do it because it's the easier thing to do. Rather say no instead of yes, because it's easier to say no, like I told you. And don't be liked all the time. Don't be a people's pleaser, because you quietly slave away because you feel addicted to help other people. In real life, the hard facts is nobody really cares. They will just enjoy you doing everything for them, and they don't need to do nothing back. States on American survey shows us women hardly ask for a raise, 4 times less than men. 66% of women accept accept the first salary offer. They don't even negotiate. They will take the pay cut to keep the peace. Women volunteers are 48% more than men. Nice girl traits. They punctual, they finish first, they do everything effortless in silence. They will lead the group even if it's sometimes so impossible and unbearable. They do the things they do the things that nobody else wants to do. Nobody wants to do it at home or at work, especially not if it's unfairness. They work hard, they hustle harder even, in dead silence. It's proven that 60% more households are done by women even if they have a full-time job. They end up with the ex who needed space, so the ex take up their space. On the flip side, let's stop being a people pleaser. Start pleasing yourself first. Avoid being the dustbin where people dump their emotional turmoil. Stop being the default therapist for everyone. You don't need that. They need to look after themselves. Sometimes it's easier to say no than regretting to say yes and dodge people. The plan to do. Zoomers, let's forget people who treat you bad, because don't allow them, they treat you the way you allow them to treat you. When you accept disrespect, they will come for you. Be clear in your decisions. Your no is your no. Don't mix it up. If you say no, be consistent. Practice to say no. It's a skill to be learned. It took me long to say no and to master it. And now I enjoy it when I say no to people and I see their reactions. Respect is earned. No one needs to respect you if you don't want to be respected. The others will question it, but the ones who understand you will understand that your no is your no. Don't argue or over explain to prove your point. Don't question yourself. Work on your self-doubt. Stick to your emotional well-being. And remember, communication is a two-way process. Don't explain too much, because that will just exploit your good deeds. And then, on that note, I'll see you from your life buddy V. Thank you for listening to my video. We'll see you again in my next video. Bye now.